What's going on, everybody? It's Brendan and Brittany uh, here for another movie review. It's been a long time. We haven't done a movie review since January or February because of COVID. Um, we saw uh, Christopher Nolan's Tenet last night. And let me say, without a shadow of a doubt, this was a phenomenal film. Christopher Nolan did not disappoint. Uh, he pretty much kept up with his legacy when it comes to this film. What did you think about it?
I felt it was very creative. I will say that it took me till the last 3 minutes of the movie to understand what was going on. So this is definitely a movie that you have to pay very close attention. Do not get distracted by the popcorn and the milk duds. We social distance ourselves to go see it, and had a good time. Staff was really nice.
Oh, so nice.
So nice.
She was so nice. I was thinking about that. She was so nice.
Yes. But I will say, I think what also threw me off is that everybody was like talking like this and really fast. We gotta go secure the bomb. We gotta do this. You do that. And you do that. And you do that. Just like that, right? And you're just like, huh? And there was a lot of like similes and metaphors that were being used and things that didn't make sense in the time, and then it made sense later, for everything to be connected. But I will say it was a very creative concept, and like mentally I was just like, how do you think of time like that and incorporate it where it's organized and choreographed into a point where I would have never thought to connect it like that, very, very, very different type of movie, which I like when people have a thought process outside the box and is able to bring it to life and show us their perspective on time and how time is moving one way and then moving another way, and somehow it's inverted, and what that looks like, seeing yourself fighting time.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about the fight scenes? Because that's your forte.
What about them?
What'd you think of them?
The fight scenes were really cool.
Yeah.
So it's very action packed. So if you're an action type person, you would really like this movie. Things get blown up, and people fighting. And
the choreography and the fight scenes were really good.
Very good.
And that matters.
And I'm not gonna lie, when you start to connect the fight scenes to it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I get it now. I get it. Did I say everything? And you start to kind of build your own perspective.
Yeah.
On time in life.
Yeah. Purpose.
Right. Regrets and things that, to look forward to the future. And if you had the chance to go back in time, what would you do to change things, or would you leave it alone?
Or if you had the opportunity to go forward in time to guarantee things, what would you do?
And how sensitive time is.
Mm-hmm.
Every little intricate part, every choice you make will somehow
It's the butterfly effect.
lead somewhere to the future, either in a good way or a bad way. That's what I got from it.
I loved the film. I'm a Nolan fan. I've been a Nolan fan since.
He late.
No, what she's talking about is I've been geeking over Robert Pattinson's performance. And don't get me wrong, like I never thought he was a trash actor or anything like that. But I tweeted last night and talked about how, he did such a great job, and I'm going to start following him. And you would have thought I said I didn't know that water was cold. Nobody said anything negative. People were just DMing me movies of his.
Him.
Yeah, they were educating me on a lot of indie movies that he's done and different characters. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about the chemistry between John David Washington and Robert Pattinson. And that chemistry was fire. Because think about it like this. You don't typically see spy movies where the main chemistry is between two men. Because spies don't have partners. You usually see like the James Bond-esque movies where like the chemistry that we're judging is in a romantic love interest, even though that woman in the James Bond movie might also be a spy. She may also be really smart. You don't typically see the outside of buddy cop movies.
Like sidekick?
No. Well, that's what you typically see, but they were partners.
Yeah.
So, the reason I bring that up.
Other guys.
Yeah, but in a more serious way, right? So
for the bushes.
Well, my part was the America part. So the reason I bring that up is their chemistry was flawless. John David Washington, he's obviously been acting for quite some time now, but to me...
Oh, I forgot to talk about him.
It's okay.
Denzel's
son. To me, this was his breakout movie. I don't know what type of training, he went through, polos, but the fight scenes, and the reason I have Brittany talk about the fight scenes is because they were very realistic. Like, you really thought he was beating these people's asses. Versus... this is no shade. I promise you this is no shade. I'm really just using this for an example. I'm not afraid of Pierce Morgan. And I can't believe I just said that, but you just believe that he was like this spy and doing all these things. What else? So this movie was Interstellar mixed with Inception. So if you like either of those movies, you'll love this movie. If you like one of the movies and didn't like the other, you'll love this movie.
It's definitely an intellectual
movie. This is not for the weak-minded. This is not for the peasants of heart. The film is an intellectual film. If you're not riding home, talking about it and talking about what it really means, then you might need to go and see that film again, because that was the intention of the film.
Don't feel bad. I didn't really get everything the first time until the end. So
right. Yeah, don't feel bad about that. It's just I'm going
to go back and see it again so wherever I missed the first time between my bathroom breaks, maybe it all make better sense.
Great film. Totally recommend the film. See it with your real moviegoer friends. That would be my recommendation. It was date night for us, but we both pretty much love films like that. But just be prepared for a conversation about different paradoxes and what the meaning of life is and what the meaning of time is. Me personally, I feel like time is relative. I feel like time is whatever you make it. There are memories that people have of instances that happened 15 years ago that feel like 5 minutes ago. And then there are memories where it's 15 years ago and they don't even remember it. So it's all about how you view it and how you view life and how you view your purpose. But overall, the breakout star in this film was definitely Sir Robert Pattinson. Killed it. Definitely killed the movie. John David Washington is on his way up. But Mr. Pattinson was definitely the one who owned this movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Batman next year. Any final thoughts?
Go out.
All right, peace.